There we go. Okay, we live on YouTube. So, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I wanted to jump on briefly to talk to my business owners. Today is Saturday, so as you all know, I have changed Small Business Saturday to Big Business Saturday, okay? Because most of us are running businesses with big ideas, so we're not small, right? So you want to make sure that you use the proper lingo, okay? I don't call myself a small business. I'm a big business. It's Big Business Saturday. We're trying to do big business, big things, make big income, make big changes, right? So you have to speak that. So this is called Big Business Saturday. And so today I wanted to jump on while I had a quick break in the tax appointments. I wanted to go over with you all when it's time to actually set up an S corporation. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get on this other one. When is it? We're just gonna say S corporations. S corporations. All right, I'm rarely on here, but let's roll. All right, so I wrote on the board LLC versus S-Corp, right? So some of you all have an LLC, some of you all have an actual corporation, okay? So what I want you to understand and know, an S corporation is not an entity by itself, all right? An S corporation is actually, I don't know why this looked like this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on this. Okay, there we go. So an S corporation is an actual tax designation. All right. So when you are either registered as an LLC or you're registered as an actual corporation, you have the option to ask the IRS to be taxed as a corporation. All right. So let me put this on here. An S Corp is tax. It's a tax designation. Tax designation. Okay. So this S Corp is literally for tax purposes, just to make it even more simpler. Okay. So you have an entity. All right. So either you're set up as an LLC, a corporation, a non-for-profit, a partnership, whatever. Right. But these are the main two that when you all are dealing with an S Corp, that you can attach an S Corp to an LLC, or you can tax an S Corp to a corporation. All right. So I keep getting this question from some of you all. We've had a couple of tax appointments with business owners. And the thing is, some of you all are like, should I be an S Corp? Or so-and-so told me I shouldn't be this and I shouldn't be that. Let me please explain this one more time. Stop talking to so-and-so. Okay? When we're talking about business matters, you all need to understand and pay attention. Business is literally just that. Business is not for you to be talking and having casual conversations with your friends who don't know nothing, who've never ran a business a day in their life, okay? I'm really tired of y'all kind of with this mindset. So one, so-and-so, cousin and them, all this other stuff. One, they giving y'all a lot of misinformation. A lot of you all are not ready to be an S Corp. And I'm going to break this down for you as to why you're not ready to be an S Corporation. And why, again, you need to actually speak to a professional. All right. Because a lot of you all are not even making money in your business, but then you want to be listed as an S Corporation. Like, make it make sense. Okay. So I'm sorry, my thing had cut off. So I'm getting ready to just jump on. Record, turn around. Okay, we're just gonna hit that. Okay, so I wanted to just kind of break this down real quick. When you are ready, most of the time, we're not gonna say, it depends on who you talk to, okay? But for me, I would not recommend you deciding to become an S Corp until you are making at least $100,000. Let's go there. So a lot of y'all right now already know, hello, you're cut out because you're not making no money. Especially some of y'all who love to say, I have a company, but I'm not making any money, Patrice. Make it make sense. How are you in business if you're not making any money? It's a big difference. Okay. So if you're not making at least 6 figures, what's the beginning part of 6 figures? $100K. All right. If you're not here, you're not ready to be an S-Corp. All right. You're not ready to be an S-Corp at all, because you're one of the other things. So it's a couple of things that you have to do in order to be an S-Corp. And let's just break this down because I'm on the IRS site, right? Let's just go over these real. I'm not going to write all these down because I'm doing a free live, right? If you're in my community, you'll get the full workshop in my paid community. Now, in order for you to be an S-Corp, one, you have to be a domestic corporation. That's one of the things, right? It's like 6 different things, 6 requirements. Let's just put on there. Okay, 6 requirements. So, one, you have to be a domestic corporation. 2, you have to have less than 100 shareholders, which majority of you all have less than 100 people on your corporation, right? 3, you can only have one class of stock. So you cannot have multiple different classes of stock. You can only have one class of stock. The 4th one is, if you do have shareholders, you can only have allowable shareholders, and these shareholders have to be either an individual, certain trusts can be a shareholder, and certain estates can be a shareholder. If y'all didn't know that, trusts are literally almost like another person, but it's a corporation. That's why it's a lot when it comes to protecting your assets. A lot of people set up trusts because trusts are not taxed the same as regular corporations and businesses, right? It's a totally different thing. So we're not going into that. Also, your shareholders cannot be partnerships, cannot be corporations, and they cannot be non-resident aliens. So if you have anybody on your corporation or in your LLC that's out of the country, if you got a mom that live in Jamaica, you cannot do an S-Corp if you have any of your shareholders that are not resident aliens, okay? I'm sorry, that are non-resident alien shareholders. And then stipulate you cannot be a non-eligible corporation. So some corporations who are not eligible to set up an S-Corp are like insurance companies. Again, domestic or international sales. When you're dealing with international sales, they're not allowing you to have those S-Corps, okay? But majority of you all who have an LLC or a corporation in the United States, you will qualify, all right? It's just pretty simple. But the biggest thing is what a lot of people don't talk about is payroll. Real payroll, W-2 payroll, okay? Not 1099. So some of you all think, oh, I'm going to give myself a 1099. That's not payroll. It's a big difference from a 1099 independent contractor, and it's a big difference from a W-2 wage earner, and you're paying actual payroll. All right? So some of you all, again, when you come in for tax time, you're asking the question, should I be an S-Corp? Or so-and-so told me to be an S-Corp. So who is so-and-so? All right, let's just get that clear. We're not listening to so-and-sos these years because a lot of you all are not setting your paperwork up properly. So that's the ultimate thing that I just really wanted to put out there. This is a quick thing. I'm not on here all day. But at the end of the day, if you have an LLC or a corporation and you're looking to now be taxed as a S-Corp, all right, when you start making this 100,000, yes, now you can afford to run payroll. Now you can afford to pay yourself every month, because the biggest thing when you're asking to be an S-Corp is you're asking the IRS to be taxed as a corporation. You're also letting the IRS know that you agree to run payroll, formal payroll, W-2 wages, which means now you have to set up a payroll account, which means now you have to set up an employee payment account, okay? So a lot of y'all who, again, are filing your taxes with people, and these people are telling you, oh, like that credit last year, the ERC credit. A lot of people are getting messed up right now because you all were working with people who were telling you, oh, you can be an LLC or you can be self-employed and you can get this ERC credit. That was not for you. That ERC credit was for real people real companies, let's not say people, real companies who actually paid payroll. So if you actually have W-2 workers in your company, then you qualify for that ERC, not nobody else. All right. But a lot of you all got played last year and the IRS had to shut that down because so many people was trying to file for that ERC credit. So if you have never, ever filled out a form 940 or a 941 employment taxes form where you paying Social Security taxes, federal unemployment, right? If you don't have none of that information, then you don't qualify. Okay. So again, when you're ready to start being taxed as an S-Corp, because it's a lot of benefits to this S-Corp. We pay less in taxes as an S-Corporation, right? Those of you all who have a schedule, a LLC, and you're a single member, you file on a Schedule C tax form. Y'all are paying about 36%, right? But when you become an S-Corp, we are only paying 21%. So this is the thing. You all want the benefits of an S-Corp, but do you qualify? All right? Do you qualify? Do you make the money? Because if you're not making that kind of money, you're not going to be steady and able to keep up with your W-2 wage reporting. All right? And then you have to report those wages and then taxes. So again, if you're not ready in business to step up to that next level, then you're not ready for an S-Corp. All right. Do I have any questions right now while I'm on here? You can ask now. I'll be on a couple of minutes. You can ask your questions if you have one. Right now, again, I'm talking about S corporations. If you have a quick question, this is the time. This is the time. I'll be off of here by 4:15. It's 4:08. Good afternoon, Katrina. It's still afternoon in my area. I'm getting ready to get out of here and go to the nail shop because my fingernails is literally falling off of my fingers. Let me check Facebook. Oh, sorry, I'm already recording. Hold on, Facebook, because I can't see y'all questions because my screen is down. Anybody that's on here saying hello, good afternoon. All right, y'all don't got no questions. So that's it. I don't know, Moses. We'll see when I get there. I don't know. I usually choose when I'm at the shop. But yeah, quick and easy to the point. That's very clear. So you all can know and understand when it's time for you to have an S corporation and when it's not. All right. So you can change that designation if you started your LLC and also file for the S Corp at the same time, because that's the worst thing to do. That again, a lot of you all are misinformed by so-and-so. Stop listening to so-and-so and actually get with real tax professionals, tax consultants like myself, who can actually give you the right and proper information. Just because you all could set up your LLC online doesn't mean that you should always do it, because a lot of y'all have no clue of what you're doing. And if you do set your LLC up, do not go and file for a tax S corporation and you're brand new in business and you haven't made any money. You haven't made $1. You haven't made $5, $10,000, $1, nothing. All right. That's really the worst thing to do. Worst thing to do, because now you're not in compliance. And then you all are going to start getting letters and you're going to be saying, oh, well, why am I getting this? And this is what you have to understand before I get off of here. When you all are trying to be business owners, setting up an LLC is the easiest part. That does not make you a business. All right. I would love to tell you, great for filing that paperwork on the Secretary of State site, but you are an actual business when you are running and making money and acting like a business and treating your business like a business. All right. Right now, many of you are startup, and it's okay. We all have to start somewhere. But some of you all are prematurely setting up companies and paperwork when you are not there yet. And then you're like, oh, I didn't make any money. Let me tell you this. The government, the state, the IRS, they do not care that you're not making any money. Guess what? You signed up for it. So when you register for these LLCs and these corporations, you're telling the state that you're in, okay, that I'm a business. Hey, I'm a business. So I'm ready to run business. They're not individually looking at all of you all's companies to see if you made money or not. That's not how it works, right? You told them, hey, I have a business. So now you have to fall in line with the compliance that those of us who really are in business and running and managing businesses have to do. And this is what a lot of you all don't understand. And so you're like, why am I getting this paperwork? I didn't make any money. They don't care. That's not their fault that you're not making any money. Why are you in business? So if you have an LLC that you've just been sitting on the sideline for 1 to 2 years and you're not doing anything with, you haven't made any money with, just go back and dissolve it. Close it out because you're not ready. All right. And that's just it. You're not ready. When you are ready to be serious about your business, then put your paperwork in order. But remember, you are still going to have to be in compliance, and you're still going to have to do the things that those of us who are making money in our business do, if that makes sense, okay? You have to annually file your report. So whether you made money in your LLC or not, you still have to annually renew that business, okay? Now you all have a new report that you have to fill out, the BOI report, which is the beneficial owners report that they just started January 1st of 2024. So now all of us who are businesses, corporations, LLCs, S-Corps, we have to file that additional form. You all can't say, well, I didn't make any money in my business. They don't care. All right. So now you need to know and understand there are certain compliances. So my YouTube is Patrice L. Stewart. You can watch the replays. You can watch additional videos. I will be posting about how to submit and file your BOI report on my YouTube channel on Monday. So if you guys want to check out for that, you can. But I'm out. I did not introduce myself. I came on real quick. So at the end, hello, welcome. If you're new here, how are you? Good afternoon. My name is Patrice L. Stewart. I am the realist, tax, and business strategist. I have that trademark. I've been in this industry for over 19 years, and my office is all year round. We file taxes. We do business consulting, business coaching. I'm a tax and business strategist, so I do business strategy and planning. If you're making $100,000, we're not trying to pay the IRS $36,000 in taxes, right? But guess what? You don't come to me now during tax time for that. That's actually tax planning, tax strategy. You do that throughout the year. So again, when you're serious in business, you don't see me just now during tax time. All right. You see me throughout the year for real businesses who are in business, which is why I'm open January through December. I'm an all year round office. We don't just shut down after April. I feel like people who are not serious in this, they're not all year round. So we also can file your last 3 years of taxes electronically. So if you need to file prior year taxes, you can get your refund up to 3 years. All right. So you all do not want to let too much time pass when you're filing your taxes or not filing your taxes, because after 3 years, the IRS will not give you a refund. So as of right now, we're in 2023 tax season. So we can file 23 taxes, 22 taxes, and 21 taxes to get you a refund. Okay. My contact information here is behind me. That's my office number, and that's my website and my booking link if you want to speak with me further. I do phone consultations. I do tax reviews where if we need to look up additional paperwork or documentation for you, I don't review you all's paperwork for free. That's an actual tax review appointment that you would have to book. And I'll look at your paperwork, past years or whatever. We do amendments, everything dealing with taxes. My office handles it. Okay. I am in Chicago, but we do work with clients in all 50 states. I have about 14 states of active clients right now that we work with. And that's it. Big Business Saturday. Go and support a big business this weekend. Make sure that you're not asking for discounts. Pay those people what they're asking for, because again, business is not cheap, and we're not in business to do free. So stop asking people for discounts and respect these people when they have businesses. All right. So go and support a big business this weekend. It's Big Business Saturday. Patrice L. Stewart. I'm out.